We learned a lot of things from the Jets and Texans game, but I think the biggest lesson learned went to Coach Saleh, hopefully. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and today I want to talk about the biggest takeaway, at least that I got, and I hope that Coach Saleh got from the New York Jets versus Houston Texans game, and that is scared ball doesn't win football games. I think one of the biggest issues that we're always going to run into in any type of NFL scenario when it comes to defensive-minded head coaches, which Coach Saleh is that too often these coaches think and believe that their defense is going to win them the game and is going to win them championships, and too often they coach the game and they coach their offense to not lose the game. And in today's day and age, you can't play that way. You can't play on offense to not lose, because by playing to not lose, you're also playing to not score, and you can't win games without scoring. And we saw that this season. Too often was Zach Wilson scared to make decisions, Tim Boyle scared to make decisions, and probably didn't have the ability to make those throws anyway. Too often did we see our quarterbacks too scared to take a risk, to take a shot downfield, to do something, to make a play, because instead of assessing when they're on the field, instead of assessing opportunity, instead of assessing possibilities, they were assessing risk. And in today's football, you can't do that. Now, the best quarterbacks do both, right? Zach Wilson. Patrick Mahomes is great at assessing possibility and opportunity and risk, and he balances that really, really well. Aaron Rodgers is going to go into the Hall of Fame because he does that better than anybody. He just doesn't throw interceptions, so he can assess risk while maximizing opportunity. But when you coach your quarterbacks and when you coach your offenses to not lose you games, you're also coaching them to not score. And that's what we saw in the Houston Texans game, was the exact opposite. Instead of trying to play for, the 4 yards per play that you need to stay ahead of the chains, we started playing for first downs. Instead of saying, you know what, we're going to play to not get turnovers, we said, screw it. Our defense is so good anyway. If we get a turnover, we'll stop them. Remember that the Houston Texans went into MetLife as the second best passing attack in the NFL, and we held them to 160 yards or something like that. The reality is that the lesson learned, which might be too little too late, but hopefully we take into next season, because we'll have a Hall of Fame quarterback, is you coach to win the game. Not on one side of the ball, but in all three phases. You coach opportunity. You coach possibility, not risk. If the defense is told to play aggressive, high-flying, and if penalties come, why is it that we're not doing the same thing with the offense? And I think that's the biggest thing that we need to take away from this game. If you coach scared, you're going to play scared, and you're going to lose games being scared. We have the talent to be able to score points. The Houston Texans defense are not a bunch of chumps, and we put 30 points up in a half. The season is technically not dead and gone, and if things go our way, we can win out, we can still make the playoffs. Don't coach scared. Play to win the game. That's it. Simple as that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you get the same vibe that the team has been coaching scared all this time, and yesterday they just said, screw it. What do we have to lose? And we kind of dominated when we did that. Let me know in the comment section below. And last, but certainly not least, go Jets.